fixed it. Great news. It has been fixed. Let's rename this to Hey. Now let's get back to the mood lighting, baby. So that's what we're all about. Mood. So how's everyone doing today? All 6 of you. No sound? I'm pretty sure there's sound. Pretty sure there's sound panel. I'm confident in that. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys like the mood lighting. It's random, I know. I'll turn it off in a bit. All good. Good indeed. It's time to do some streaming stuff. Right meow. Time for some streameroni. Bum ba 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 ba. Topra? Hello, Sifo. Good to see you. But it's a cool case. The case part is amazing. I don't blame you though. Topra ain't for one. Topra ain't for one. That be true. That'd be very true indeed. It's time for streameroni. This is how I get demonetized because YouTube hates people. Bop. Mood lighting is definitely more mood than lighting. Look at this mood. Laying it thick on the mood right now. So now it's gonna have small little flickers as if I'm in front of a roaring fireplace. Not even a fireplace sound. There we go. Mood. Okay, so we have a few things to go through today. Some stories and some stuff. Some talking while we have fun with the Norbaforce that I got. unboxed on Monday. We're gonna put a keyboard in. We're gonna put a keyboard in the case today. I gotta turn bright for a second. And it's gonna be a pretty good time. It's a pretty good time. Sifo, how does it feel to be wrong? No, I'm looking at my playback, and actually the effect is pretty cool for like the fake flames effect. The sound doesn't match. I need a more gentle fireplace sound, but not sure. But yeah, we got a lot of cool things coming up on Monday. I'm gonna have not one, not two, but 3 guests on stream. So that's gonna be a really, really, really fun time. And then starting next week, of course, this week in Keyboards Season 2. If you guys haven't watched the video for Season 1, I put a little like recap video out, released today. So if you guys want to see all 95 items I went through last season and the rank from most yikes to most wowists, then there you go. I've always wanted to have an anime intro for my streams. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. But alas, that is not how it is. I'm definitely gonna need to find uses for this effect in videos and stuff. I need a better fire sound though. A calmer kind of fire. We'll see. But we'll see. So this is gonna be the star of the show. There's 2 choices actually. Why is this such a So I actually have 2 Realforce 87Us that can be used with that case. So we're gonna go through those options together, okay? And we're gonna see what we might have to switch or swap-a-roo around to make everything work like we want it to work. So this is as dramatic as it needs to be, I think. I'll make it more dramatic. That's so ambient. Except for the daylight shining through. Ooh, Cthulhu. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub at 2 months in a row. Tell a spooky story. I won't tell a spooky story, but I'll tell a story of something that actually happened today. So today was the 3rd day in a row that I had to drive 100 miles for work. 50 one way for some permit stuff, and then 50 the way back. On the way back, I was passing through a downtown of a really, really small kind of town, and there was a bicycle cop. He was just riding on the side of the road, looking to make sure people were parked correctly, okay? I was on the right lane, of course, and he was just riding through, right? And he looked over, he sees me, right? Okay, cool. I make space for him so he can ride between, myself and parked cars. But he just, wasn't paying attention, and as he craned his head, he smacked into a parked car. I lost it. This is an embarrassing day for that poor officer. Yeah, don't hit parked cars while riding bicycles, everyone. People will laugh at you if that happens. So, I would avoid that. Make sure whenever you ride your bike, pay attention where you're going. Bike riding is important. At least you didn't flip over someone's opening driver door. Yeah. It is campfire time. Good to see you, everyone. Good to see Talisman, Teha, and Jax all chilling in chat. I was just trying out a new light I have, which has this cool like flickery kind of effect, and you know, it's supposed to like simulate like the lighting of like a kind of like a flickering like firelight kind of thing, as a warmth to it. But I have it too directly, so it looks really white on my face. So then I decided to put the fire music ambiance in the background, because it kind of fits. Let me just angle it a little farther. Well, I'll get a little better now. Feels kind of like how it like grows and flickers on my face as it feels a thing that happens from time to time. Marshmallows do sound good right now. But yeah, we have some fun today. We have Norbafun coming up with the Norbaforce that I have in this beautiful box. There's two, like I said earlier, there's two different Real Force 87Us that I can choose to put in here. I guess we'll start in like 3 or so minutes, even though I am starting early today, but that's okay. Indeed. How does the Real Force 87U work with the blockers? If you have the ANSI version like I do, it actually blocks the 1U menu key for the right side. So you still have your right Windows key. You lose your left 1U Windows key, and you lose your 1U menu key for the right side, which is like perfect. I've never used the menu key anyways. I understand the point of the menu key, but I'm just like so old-fashioned. I'd rather right-click than hit the menu key. But you still have your right Windows key. So that's just like how I use win keyless boards anyways. With usually use right alt. So that works out perfectly. So we're gonna try that in a bit. I guess yeah, in a few more minutes I'll turn the lights back on, and then we'll get started. Do you guys want to see a different kind of mood lighting? I guess I can change the mood lighting if you guys would like to see a different kind of mood lighting. Is this the necro theme? Maybe I should do this again for like more Huey story times in the future. It'd probably be more like cinematic, like when it's actually nighttime, so you guys don't see the daylight poking through my pegboard, because my window's on the other side of that pegboard, and that's like natural light from the outside world, which is all cloudy. And I think it's sprinkling now. So I wish I was... No, I don't wish I was warm. I like it being cool. So... How has keyboard things been for everyone in chat today? Before you guys watch me embark on this Norbafun adventure, how about yourself? Have you guys been doing anything exciting in keyboards? I know quite a few people have got their Leaf 60s in. Some people have got their Unicorn 60s in. So it's a good week to be a 60% fan. You guys might have seen on Monday, I built up my Leaf 60 polycarbonate with the polycarbonate weight. Got it to work. So it's been a pretty good board. All the switches are lubed with PTFE powder, and it's actually turning out really well. I'm genuinely surprised. Cthulhu rained up there all day in NorCal. Oof. Cthulhu. Today, in an hour, you'll find out if it was a good day. Does that mean you're waiting for mail? Let's see. CFO, unlubing your switches, because you're a god and working on your set. Can't wait to see your set. It's going to be fun. I'll cover it on This Week in Keyboards. It's been a serious week. It really has been for a lot of people. Waiting for the Ciccone auction to end on eBay. Ah, yes, that one. That one indeed. Jeff, you got a Norbotouch plus Cooler Master Donor plus V2 Silence. What a mail day. Woo-wee. Mountain Blocks, finish your Dolch Pack 60 gaming rig. Oh, nice. Did you put like a mini ITX in there, mini ITX build, because like those Dolch Packs analyzers have like what this wide of room by like what this tall, something like that. They did Raspberry Pi 3. Cool. Like I guess it'd be like an arcade cabinet style gaming rig then, with arcade stuff. Unlubing to prepare for powder. Ooh, I like that. That is a really cool project indeed. All battery powered for retro console gaming. What's the beefiest console Raspberry Pi 3 can handle? N64, PS1, or is it under that? Apocalypse, thank you for 2 months in a row with that tier 1. PS1 and N64. Okay, that's what I thought for Raspberry Pi 3. That's pretty good. As long as you have like USB ports out, you can plug in controllers, or you can just have the Dolch Pack, keyboard, which has MX Blues stock by default. So probably something about picking up in OnePlus 7 Pro on Friday. Very nice. Let's go check out the setup, y'all. Let's go. I saw this on Instagram. I did. I even liked it earlier today. Yeah, you guys should check that out if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out yet. It's pretty gosh darn awesome. Pretty gosh darn awesome. If I could like it more than once, I would. Alas, I cannot. Very atmospheric. Oh, Run Quake 3, that's awesome. Yeah, that was. I just wanted to play around with some effects. That's why things are atmospheric. I just want to try. I got this light. I guess we'll switch themes in a little bit. I'll do it right now. Switch themes. Turn that off. Let's turn some of. No. More higher energy. Okay, this music isn't working either. That RGBs. So much clipping, yeah. My bad. My B. My B. Oh, the colors clipping. That too. Colors are pretty intense. There we go. That's better. Now you guys see all the noise from. Why use a dedicated light when you guys use 5 keyboards? You have a point. You have a point. I could always just turn the brightness down of the light too. I have it at full blast right now. The 5 keyboard on Fancy Pants arm on them. That could change. More clipping still. Oh, wrong way. So, I guess it's time to get started. Okay. So I want to explain some stuff before we really get into it, because there's stuff I do need to explain before we get into it. Well, I guess I'll turn this light off. I'll turn the rest of my room lights on. Don't mind the unmade bed. Okay, so hey, bud, careful there. So, guys, if you haven't seen it, this is the nice little placard that the Norbaforce comes with. I really like this. Coffee. The only mistake is this guy doesn't have the Rama TKL bag or the Heavy 6 bag. But I do like his logo right there. Okay, and look, you get these wonderful illustrated instructions on the back side. So if you're ever wondering, like, how do I put this together? Now you know. So these are pretty good instructions. I got Norbaforce edition number 1, 335 out of 375. I'm actually pretty impressed. Actually, I'm surprised, like, I have a number for this, because I do have, like, a custom color and a nice little letter from Ryan. Norbaforce. So yeah. Before we go over all of that, though, there's one thing. There's two things I need to get out. Okay. Okay, everyone. So now that we got people joining, it's got technically 10 minutes till I officially start. We're gonna start early. So I'm gonna go over some of the early news before we get to the main show, like I was talking about earlier. First things first is the music on whatever. First things first is on this coming Monday for this stream. I'm gonna have not one, not two, but 3 different guests for a little vendor roundtable featuring myself, Krelbit from SwitchMod.net, Heinebush from Heinebush Keyboards, and Garrett, aka Dixie Mech of Dixie Mech. So that's gonna be a really fun stream. On Monday, you're gonna sit down with those cool cats, and we're gonna talk keyboards. We're gonna talk about things in the community that's been happening. So stay tuned for that on Monday. Speaking of things that's happening, I have some good news myself as well. I, as man of interests, would like to announce I do have a new sponsor to. A vendor has decided they like what I do and want to help support me make great content. So I'd like to welcome Dixie Mech to the Man of Interest sponsor family, joining other great sponsors such as Novel Keys, Conodot Store, ZLPC, and now Dixie Mech. So I actually have a Dixie Mech affiliate link, which I will post in a moment. So if you haven't seen that page yet, it's pretty cool. If you click on it, there's a landing page, and anything that you get through that link does give a small affiliate kickback to myself to help me make some awesome content. It looks like this if you're watching on the stream. So, yeah, feel free to check it out. Check out all other great items at Dixie Mech, like Jim K. Muzu. Wonderful stickers. And the last piece of news for this week is kind of like, I guess, an update, which is next Wednesday, Season 2 of the Cool Board begins. It's the return of the Cool Board, so hope you guys are looking forward to that. If you guys haven't seen, on my YouTube channel today, I posted a nice little recap of the Cool Board where I go through all 95 items that were covered in Season 1, from the yikesest of them all to the wowiest of them all. So check it out on my site. Yeah, what time Wednesday? It's going to be Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. There's going to be a lot of upgrades to the show compared to Season 1. I got a bigger board. I got better direction on episodes and how they're going to be. They're going to be shorter episodes, but they're going to be more condensed. They're going to be better for the people. And even with the shorter episodes, I'm going to be editing them before I upload them to YouTube as well, so people who aren't able to make the VOD can get a nice, even more condensed after stream version to watch as well. So hope you guys are excited for that. I'm super duper excited for that. I think it's going to go well. I think it's going to go well. Bigger brain, bigger board. You know it. Okay, so star of the show today is this Norbaforce that I got from Ryan Norbauer. So the reason that we're not going to go right away is because, of course, I need to prepare a Real Force 87U to be inserted into the case that is Ryan. So there are two different Real Force 87Us I own that we can go with. Okay? Option A is the Real Force 87U that's already in my prototype Norbaforce. Okay? It has all Nova Touch sliders except for the spacebar, of course. So this is going to be one of the options. The domes are BKE Extremes because I'm an extreme individual. Very extreme individual. So this is one of the options. The second option is going to be my Real Force 87U in my guillotine case. This has, of course, the normal Topra sliders, and it has the Hangul High Pro keycaps. And these domes inside are 55-gram domes. So it's either going to be this setup or that setup that's going to go into the Norbaforce. But I think the first things first, right? Because with the other one, it's MX. We can practically put any key set on to match it, right? So let's look at the color, see if this key set would work. So the other one, I think it's easier to pair a key set, right? Although, look at this. The guillotine is pretty old school. Look at this integrated Ristorino. With the black cable. Look at this. Look at this beauty. This rose gold beauty. An absolute beaut. It definitely has a very, very coppery tone to it. It's like a copper rose gold hybrid. Is it? Yes, it is powder coated. And the back is PVD. Okay, so let's prep one of the two boards. Which one are we gonna do, chat? What do you guys do? What do you guys think? I got some Norbafun too, so I forgot. So Sifo is saying the MX slider one. So is Cthulhu. Nebulant option 3 is not going to be available for this stream because I'm trying to do a stream that won't take a million hours. Good on you, Machine Yearning. He has some good stuff. High Pro. We got 2 votes. MX. And 2 votes with MX sliders. Wow. Okay, the big question, though, is does this High Pro color way, does that go with the set? Does the set go with the case? Do you guys think it'll look good? What do you guys think? If it's a no, then like, well, I don't think so. Also, I'm thinking MX because at least with MX, right, you can put basically any set you want on it. What key set do I have that'll work? Well, I think that question is irrelevant if this one doesn't work, right? Because I think we'll have a higher chance with anything else. So I think we're gonna do the MX one, especially since Yuri. That could work. Let's do the MX one so we have the versatility of MX. You know what I'm saying? You dig? You dog. Okay. Let's do it. So here's the original one, also with powder coating. The matte back. So we will have to take one slider out for this to work. Oh, not magnetic. How old school. How different would keyboards look if we had 12 fingers? I don't know. Will that finger be like on this side or this side? Or this side, like where will that other finger be? It depends. Cause like under your palm, I don't know about that. Yeah, a cat has a little bean in the back of their paw. This case has so many screws. Holy moly. Ryan, please. Okay, next up, let's undo these. I guess I have to just undo this one, the ground. Then unplug. I'll deal with unplugging it in a bit. Oh, of course, and then he switches hex size on me. There we go. A good weight to it. Okay, so one thing we have to do is I need to remove this key. This is the menu key. Because if I don't remove this key, it's always going to permanently stay pressed because of the blocker. And I need to remove the Windows key on the left side. Because if you see here, this 1U key aligns with that blocker. This 1U key aligns with this blocker, so I need to take both of these sliders out. I can leave the domes and springs in technically, but I'm gonna have to take out the slider, and to take out the slider, that's basically, you know, the whole thing. Yeah. So let's get to that. So many keyboards. Hey, do you guys think I can get away with like just undoing the bottom half of the screws and like just trying to like just slightly give a small bend in the PCB and being like, you know what I'm saying? You know what else? You dig? No. Hold on, I need to get stings to balance. Oh, sweet! I have these Nobaforce lube jars. Perfect. This is perfect. Perfect. Nope. Yeah, that's good enough. This is gonna be a real pain in the ass. Oh, that's what I'm expecting machine learning. This is gonna turn like what could be a 30-minute stream to like a 3-hour stream. Part of the reason I started a little early because of that. At least I have an electric screwdriver. Ooh, it's still going up. So far, my tower of screws is 7 screws high. Ah, rip. You can play FGO on anything you put your mind to.
I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
Ooh, for snap-ons. What food should you get? Mexican fried chicken, bud. Well, are you going out or are you getting it delivered? That's the big question. Those are different things. DoorDash. Is there any place you can get a good cheesecake at? DoorDashed. Don't think so. Ooh. Like, no, I'm gonna take it all off. Damn it. Had barbecue yesterday. How about Dude, just grab like to see if the ice cream machine's working at McDonald's, dude. You never know. Okay, Mexican food. That works too. Oh nice, I got springs that are sticking. And a few domes that are sticking. I don't even know where these go. Let's find this out together. Domes, why are you don't be like that. These are BKE Extreme Domes. So it's this dome that I don't need anymore. This slider. Don't need this one either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, these two stuck together in a weird way. Alright, anything else I'm missing, anyone? Am I missing anything else? Oh, I see the upside down spring. Yeah, I'll fix those later. Half everything is going to come off anyways when I take these out. Everything is probably going to fall out right now. I should be okay with having just the slider there. I mean, just the housing. Carne asada, carne seca, chimichanga. Very nice. Do you guys think I can just survive with just these housings on, or do you think I should take them off? Does anyone know who has a ridiculous Norbaforce? Because they're kind of a pain to take off. I think I can leave them on. I think I can. In theory, I should be able to leave them on. So we're gonna proceed as if I can leave them on. And if I can't, well, we're gonna deal with that. What's up, Dad? That's just gonna be future Huey problems if that happens, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Who is a better keyboard keyologist, Teha or MOY? I mean, it really depends on what do you mean by keyboard keyologist. Okay, everyone, sanity check. Everything look okay? Everything look hunky dory? Good in the hood, you know what I'm saying? F8. Looks okay. Sorry, Joke, you're gonna need to hire the bully hunters. Oh wait, rip. Sorry, was I toxic? Was that toxic? Was that a toxic joke? I'm not even a toxic joke. Okay. Let's get it on like Donkey Kong. Do I remember the crazy K95 drama thread where that one chick got mad when people told her that her board was ugly? No, I actually don't remember that at all. I don't click on K95 threads unless it's Megaforces in particular. You should post it on my Discord. And if you guys want to see that that K95, you guys can also check out my Discord. Link down below. Hashtag self-shill. That's how you do it, folks. She was the one that presented the whole Bully Hunter charade. Which one? The Caucasian one or the Asian one? Because they had two presenters. Oh, the music stopped. Okay. Okay, do you guys think this is gonna work first time around? Or do you think I'm gonna get bjorked? Oof. I remember that. Megaforce. Just kidding, I don't remember that. Because I got wasted. How could I remember that? Oof. Tots. Good call. You drizzle a little bit of truffle oil in that, know what I'm saying? Drizzle a little bit of shredded cheese. Deal with the consequences later, know what I'm saying? This is so many screws. It's a lot of work for 2 domes. Or 2 sliders. Topher, why do you do this? Oh, I've messed up doing this so many times. Usually from over tightening or under tightening parts. That's when they get not aligned. I usually try to rush it when I do it because it's like I just get lazy because it's so many. So I don't want to keep dealing with this, but I end up dealing with it longer when I rush it. So it's like a mixed bag. In theory, I'm done. Let's put it in the other keyboard. So, Ryan did reduce the amount of screwing I need to do. So I'm happy about that. Ow. What did I do with on the PCB? All I did was I removed 2 sliders and domes because I got the Win keyless case and I need to have sliders not exist there. That's why I was mucking about with it. Just realized I forgot this one. I have high hopes for mine. Come on. There we go, bud. How about you? Come on. Oh, the top one. Silly Huey. The most obvious one. Bingo. I just need to move on to this goodie bag now. I don't need these. I don't need this. This will be useful. This won't be useful really, but sure. This has an 80% failure rate, so probably not this. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. It's like a mix of rose gold and copper. Just like this. Oops, like this. Sorry, which one I round it to? Ah, I need to retain the screws from the original Real Force. Ground connector. Huh. Okay. Wait a second. Was I supposed to have 4 screws that came with mine? Because I don't. I mean, I can use them from my old Norbaforce. But I am missing 4 screws, it looks like. So, that's a fun fact. Because it says I need 4 of these bulbous ones, and they don't not come screw in, and they were not in the bag. It's okay, I have it from my prototype I'll use. It's fine. It's fine. It's Daijobu. It's Daijobu. I do want to put this in first, though. Of course it's non-magnetic. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, here. Oh. How do I angle this? Like that? The answer is I need to take out those housings as well. Gosh, dag nabbit. Well, we have our answer. Back to the PCB, everyone. So we're gonna take out this housing and this housing. Kill me. Here we go again. Yes, I do have to take those out. There's no other way. I have to redo, take out all these screws again. This is the reality of my life right now. Oh my god. And the only way to take them out is to take all the domes out too, and springs out. Oh my god. Someone come out. Can someone just come here and shoot me? Okay, let's just make it exciting then. There we go. Now it's exciting. Got sniped by $1. Rip. Actually, speaking of Game of Thrones, not talking about the show. I do not want to spoil it for people who haven't watched it and are interested in watching it. But the books and the author himself. It's a big point of contention in my family that we debate about. Kind of morbid, but do you think George R.R. Martin will finish the last book before he dies? Because he's getting kind of old and he doesn't live the healthiest life. Yeah, he's pretty unhealthy, and he's getting old too. God damn it. Why does this one come out so much worse? I know why. Couldn't have the supports. I'll take all the domes out anyways. So... time to suffer. I'm only slightly nervous I'll lose a spring. I do have like 1 or 2 extra springs. And I have like 2 board. I have 2 or 3 boards I can always salvage if I need more springs. So I'm not too worried. I actually have like over 200 springs I could use. Where'd that spring go? Okay. Why are you being all stubborn like? Yeah, I'm getting a flathead out right now. The slider just fell out. There we go. Got both of them out. Now let's redo all the domes. Okay. Fancy blowomatron? What? It's just a camera blower, lens blow cleaner, you know? It's one of those things. I should put this slider in. That popped out. Let's get domey time. It's domey time. We're gonna put some domes in. Domes back in the sliders. It's time to use extremes again. Extremes again. Don't leave me escape. I already know of at least one missing spring, I think. I'll find it later. That arrow cluster cohesion. I'll line them later. I just want to put everything down first. What is this music? How did the sliders change the feel? A little bit of a wobble. That was mostly it. Oh no. Whatever. What, stressful or what? This is give you guys a better view. This is kind of hell. I like to imagine if hell did exist, my eternal punishment would be to assemble Topra boards by hand for the end of until the end of days. This truly is agony. You remember this pain? You remember this pain when you put extremes in your Nova Touch? Yep. Aside from alignment, I have everything I need on the board, right? Hello, Frisco Melt. Can someone help me do a sandy check? Aside from alignment, all the switches, except the wind keyless positions, have domes and springs. Right? I'd like to hear a sandy check from chat to make sure that I am sane enough. As far as I can tell. I just need to do alignment. But if you got something missing or very out of place, let me know. I'm aiming to get her done. One and done. Sandy, check everything look okay? I think this is okay. I think this is within acceptable parameters. So I'm gonna risk it for said biscuit. Hot diggity dog, let's go. Okay. Time for some precision screwing. So how's everyone doing today? Excited for the potential for a good deal on a Blue Alps board. Nice. About to pull a trigger on a heavy 6. Can't decide what finish to go with. Which finishes were you thinking between again? I think you posted earlier. We gotta. Okay, well, we gotta rally together and give panel line some advice on this finish situation. Enigma Gray or Royal Wrinkle. Personally, myself, I would choose Royal Wrinkle. What keycaps are you using, panel? Are you using keycaps from the lighter FC660, the darker FC660, or are you going to Nova Touch slider it? How are you going to handle the keycap situation? Really black or gray? Well, that's right, Royal Wrinkle isn't the purple one anymore, is it? That name's something else. I like how we got 2 votes from Motorsport, which isn't an option. Black on black caps. You want to keep the option open. I mean, if it's black kind of goes with anything, so you change the keycaps in the future. That is probably one of the safest options you could go with. If you had heavy money for heavy 6, it'd be what you pick? Motorsport? Okay, last crew. Let's make this a reality. should probably plug this in. Why is it so difficult? Use right Norbaforce cable. Okay, I gotta unscrew this. Plug it in and then screw it in. Trying to avoid that, but... Solder board. Ah. Wish me luck, everyone. It's in. It's happening.jpg. .jpg, it's happening. A little slip there made your heart slip. I have that effect on people. Come on. Find it. Okay. Before I do all those screws, I'm just going to plug it in and test if it freaking works. Okay, guys. Who's ready for this? F7, please. F7. We Gucci. Olivia, please don't message me while I'm streaming. Oh, it works, everyone. It works. Rip switch hitter. That's true, because Elite keyboards went down, right? Wonder if Fujitsu went after them. Maybe. Well, guys, let's put this back on, put the rubber feet on, and we're done. It works. It's a working keyboard. I got the screwdriver on the internet. It's the ES120 screwdriver. Although they have the new updated 121, which is a better version. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I have not put time in to the commands yet. Actually, my battery is getting low on this. I'm gonna charge this soon. For a 6% win killers for HHP layout, trying to decide for Polaris. Personally, I like HHKB, but win kill list for that board would also look pretty good. Okay. Alright, I need these feet first. Almost done. Okay, so let's put some keycaps on, and then depending on how it sounds, I might put some Norbafun on the inside. But let's get the keycaps, right? Because keycaps are a big deal for a board like this. First step, we're going with something neutral, so we're gonna get rid of this black. I think we can get rid of this black spacebar and go with a white spacebar. Maybe. No, it might look decent on this. Cat keycaps. Like a cat alpha. I'm gonna use a Topper spacebar still. So my options for spacebar is Topper white or Topper black. Should have lubed it, but it's okay. While I think about it, I'm gonna restroom real quick. Chocolate PPS would look nice. You're definitely right, but unfortunately, I'm still waiting for it to arrive. Let's check my tracking for some chocolate PPS. No, it's still going through customs. I mean, I could put chocolatier on this, as it is. What do you guys think? What dost thou think? Selling your Norbaforce. Ooh. That'd be a good pickup for anyone looking for a Norbaforce. Although it's kind of hard to sell it nowadays because round 2 is around the corner. Yeah. That's only a difficult part. Okay, so let's put all the stuff to the side because this is done. This is a working board. struggle to take the spacebar off per normal. All right. Let's dig through my bag of spacebar Topra stuff. I got a white spacebar down there and an orange spacebar as well. Let's go all the way down to the bottom and grab that white spacebar. I think that white spacebar we're gonna grab, but let's all look at the keycaps. Pristine? TA 90? Triumph Adler 90? Let me turn this RGB off. True Olivetti? S.A. Lime? $9,009? Galaxy class? Okay, I think I'm out of keycaps that might actually, that would otherwise work with this. I'm thinking TA, Triumph Adler 90. Might look pretty hunky-dory on this, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that first. So. Oof. Top Klazak in his house. The big Top Klaksky. Yes, these are the Topra. What do you hot boys and gamer girls think of this? Do I need to get the zoom? Do I need to get some more light? Look at dynamic shadows. What color is the Norbaforce? It's a kind of like a rose gold / copper hybrid. What do you guys think? Keep going? Or striking this one out? Where's Nebulin to criticize my lighting? It's fine. Whatever. I think alphas are too white to work. 9009. I'll put 9009, a few of those caps on the other side, and we'll see how it works. What do you all think of that side? Well, it looks like 9009 is the A+ move right now. I don't know what else there is, really. I wish I had Phantom. That'd look really good. Does this work? Eh. You recently discovered a Phantom and you need... Yeah, Phantom's pretty legit. I regret not getting it. Hello, Apocalypse. GMK Mojave. Big yikes. Big yikes, bud. Big yikes. Look how loose my mic is. I screwed in a little bit more. It's really annoying to deal with. Okay. 900000009. Haven't used this set in a cool minute, actually. So I need to get the taupe or white spacebar out. If only I wasn't lazy, I would have... The heck was that? Some flex game. Ryan Norbauer is bringing the flex, guys. I don't know if you guys knew, but because the whole rest of the board is solid. You guys see that? I did screw the PCB into the top of the housing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, TA 90. Olivia, have you built your Norbaforce yet? Stock keycaps. That's probably the smarter move. Yeah, so to Topra 9009. See, my Nova Touch sliders actually have less wobble than stock Topra sliders, and I think this is because I'm using the extreme domes, and the extreme domes just really put a lot of pressure and force on the oh shit, on the sliders. Using 55. I think that's really the best way to get away with Nova Touch domes. So anyone who doesn't know, Nova Touch sliders. Nova Touch sliders do have a slightly more wobble than stock Topra sliders. Of course, the advantage is you can put MX keycaps on them. And I found the way to get around this is to use a stronger dome, either BKE Heavy or BKE Extremes. 7, 8. Wait, that's 9. For feel, there's nothing better than stock Topra caps. Hypro Topra caps is what I'm gonna say is better, in my opinion. Let's see. Print screen goes there. Oh, I'm using accents or no accents for the enter and escape. That's the real Huey question to chat that I would like to hear all of your opinions on, because this is a really unique color case. And yeah. This is row 2, yes. No accents. Everyone's on that no accents game. The case is the accent, am I right? I need the yellow hue. That's the mod color. QWER. The pinkish accent will look like this, and the greenish accent will look like that. If only I wasn't lazy, I should have relubed this board. But alas, I am lazy. Hey, SN Foil. Happy you finally found this keyboard stream. UIOP. Tinfoil. Tinfoil. I gets it. I gets it. I once took and failed a chemistry class. Just kidding. I'm Asian. I didn't fail it. I wasn't allowed to fail it. Why did I put that there? I haven't used these keycaps in a long time, actually. VBNM. No, this thingy goes on the outside. So what's this build? This is my Norbaforce that has a custom color 1 of 3 rose gold case. Has Nova Touch sliders instead of the stock Topro sliders, BKE Redux Extreme Domes, and I'm currently putting GMK 9009 on this board. Pretty excited. It's looking pretty nice, actually. You know? The look of it is pretty A+ so far. B. There's this plus thingy. There's the O I'm looking for. Yeah, these keycaps are they're working really well with this case. Chat, y'all did good in choosing these. I might have otherwise gone with TA90, which I still think look decent, but I don't think they'd look as good as what we see before us. Know what I'm saying? Still the wrong shifts. Mute would be best. I'm not sure about muted because I think what works out is these alphas popping out there. I think that's really what makes it for the sets. Could be the camera color. You know, I mean, so here's a 5600K white light. I'm gonna flash over it. The mods seem greener on camera. Nebula, you know, the most fighting words tonight. Honestly, I think it looks fine. Fine is not good enough. Maybe after this we can experiment with more keycap colors and how our eyes see and perceive things. So many keycaps to sort through. Goodness gracious. Does this set always have this many keycaps? Maybe a black set for that black and gold. Maybe if I had white on black. Maybe modern Dolch? With that slightly darker tone to it, but not too dark like a Dolch. Unfortunately, GMK Olivia's rose gold is a different rose gold. I don't think that would complement this case as well. Otherwise, that would be like what you'd think is the natural choice. I know Nebula said GMK Yuri earlier as like the most contrasty thing you could choose. Tinfoil. So you found keyboards 1 or 2 years ago. You got yourself a control to yourself. It'd be great, and it wouldn't buy Another for a long time. And here you are. You just got ZL60, Holy Pandas, and laser keycaps. Very nice. OG Dolch, warmer tone Dolch would be nice. Coniferous, you think would be... I don't have Coniferous, unfortunately. Maybe GMK Peaches and Cream. That's a really big maybe. Real big maybe. So the color does actually look quite different than how you look at light, because like it does like have this reflected sheen to it. That definitely can make it look brighter, as you guys can see. Olive would look A+. Speaking of Olive, you guys can check Olive out on June 1st. By checkout, I mean buy. Maybe camp. I do have camping. What do you guys think about camping? I was thinking about camping earlier today, but I'm not sure if I would have anything I could replace the board camping is already on. Because right now I have camping on my Polycarb 910, and like, sure I could take that off, right? But then we come into the next mission would be, what goes on the Polycarb 910 if camping leaves that, right? And if someone's gonna say GMK Serica, because Serica looks great on Polycarb boards, but if you said that, then I'm like, well, what's gonna go on my acrylic unicorn? It's just like this never-ending chain of Huey putting keycaps on keyboards, and it'll go in. It will wrap in a circle. It's an endless crisis, endless circle. You're right. It really is. Modern Dolch looks amazing on a PC 910. You know what Modern Dolch looks amazing on though? Modern Dolch looks amazing on a PC Leaf 60. Okay. To see, look at this is nice. It's just very cool tone Dolch on Polycarb. Cute as heck. It really is though. It is kawaii. GMK Red Samurai would look great on this Copper Rose. That might be a stretch. What do you guys think, actually? I mean, I like Samurai. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know context, here's the issue. There's one issue, okay? I'm restricted in my spacebar color because I still have a Topra slider for the spacebar. So basically, my Topra spacebars is this white or this black. It has to go with one of these two, essentially. Okay, technically I have a few other options. I have this like weird SA artisan spacebar thing going on. I have a red. I have this red. I have an orange, and I have a green for my Topra spacebars. But that's like all I can really do. Right? Red, orange, and green. And I don't think this red is like too McDonald's-y to work with Red Samurai, I think. So unless we want to like do something weird like Red Samurai the black spacebar. But so I think this works well because this is like neutral enough where it will keep working. Let's put a super key here. Nope. Print. Pause break goes over here. Here's an F7. Black with 9009? Like black spacebar? Red Samurai mod, not the alphas. Think looking at the green 9009 mod, you're second guessing green sets. Try red accent. Oh, here's the red accent. I mean, you can see it here. It look like this. Just want to see it on an escape right there. So it could work, but here's the big enough shift. So I always thought something really funny is I'm sure almost everyone, people who in the community know the sideways octothorpe on the 3 key, right? That's basically at this point, you know, this a signature part of the GMK look. What Jonja has agreed with me, like, even though it's technically wrong, the community would like freaking riot if GMK was like, you know what, we're gonna change it and not go back. I think the community would go mental if they changed it and said there's no option to go back to the sideways. Just because how iconic it is now. Like, it's a part of like the GMK calling card of their look. You know what I mean? That's how I really feel about, because like Olivia, you'd be happy if they fixed it. I think you're the only one I know who supports that point. It does fit the space better because it would be more aligned with the 3. I think there's a lot of people who would just be like old school purists, and they'd be like, nah, it can't, it's always been like this, so therefore it almost always must remain like this forever and ever. It's gonna be sideways. Where are the keys I'm looking for? Is up here? Why did I have to point that out? I'm sorry, but welcome to one of. I can point out more GMK issues as well if you'd like. Nah, you can have the fun of finding them yourself. Olivia's still looking. Dixie working on fixing a lot of them. Okay, guys, I moved a super right here, but should this be super or code for the Windows key? I'll let you guys decide. It really doesn't matter to me. Working on fixing the GMK key. That's ambitious, but I think there will be people who will thank you for that. Where's my insert key? I'd like to insert it, if you know what I mean. What music is this? Super? People were saying super. So are you leaving it as super? Where's my other alt key I'm looking for? I'm looking for another alt key. I'm looking for a caps lock Reno. It's not in the bag. Here's my alts. What's this here? I also need an FR9 right here. Now I just need a caps Reno, and then this one is done for now. You know what I'm saying? I do have time, so I'd love to hear your question, Mr. Foil, or Mrs. Foil, or Miss Foil, or Ms. Foil, or a person who marks other on the field of gender. Foil. I'm sorry, I really don't know. But Foil. Code is lame. Super is whimsical. Poor Jeff. Jeff, you're being bullied by the super crowd. Is it because you're not super enough? Gotta rise above. But really, where's my caps lock? Holy crap. Barino? Was it this one? There's my caps. Okay, it was an icon. That's why I was being a big dumb. Okay, let me put these keycaps away and let's gawk at this keyboard together. Okay, so you'll have the upside down spacebar. Feels great having control whenever you hit the spacebar on the right side. The left side pops up. Any thoughts on how to fix it? Yeah, give it a little bit of a tiny bit of saran wrap and put it on top of the cruciform, the cross part that's raised on both of them, and then just put it down on, and then it'll give enough extra friction binding so when you push on down one side, the other side won't go lopsided. I think I have a good example to show you. So foil. As a reference, is this what is happening with your spacebar? when you like that, where the one side will pop up if you hit it just on one side, as opposed to when you hit it on the center, it's fine. But if you hit it on one side, it pops up. Yeah, so what you want to do is you just grab a little bit of saran wrap, you know, really, really thin plastic, right? And just put a small little piece that you cut out on the sides. And then so when you put it back on, it'll give enough friction where that won't be the issue anymore. I haven't done it with this board because I use this as a demonstration on how to fix things and stuff for people. But yeah, that's what's happening. Then that's because it's just like not enough plastic thickiness. Hey Dixie, sometimes we gotta go. Sometimes you know you gotta go hard in that space bar. Sometimes the space bar is where you take your anger out. You know what I'm saying? Frisk Melt, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you guys know it is. You know, sometimes you get angry when you play video games or something, and you just gotta take it out on the space bar. You know, it's beating the space bar or beating a hole in your wall. My space bar can take it. It's manufactured by GMK after all. I'd be surprised if it couldn't take it. Sometimes you need some space. That's true. Sometimes you lose control. Okay, so big question for everyone. That let's try out. Okay, so if you got the Norbaforce, you might have gotten a note from Ryan Norbaforce. You know, with these awesome cables, he's like, yeah, these are awesome cables, but sorry to hear the manufacturer screwed up and like these have an 80% chance fail rate. Do you guys think I'm in the 20% and this awesome looking cable works? Just what do you guys think? Am I lucky enough where I get a working cable? Remember, like, these are a big enough issue where, like, this isn't, like, thin paper at all. This is, like, a nice note. And he's like, thanks for the support, but here's why there's two. A mortifyingly high percentage of the cables appear simply not to work. Okay, this is how worried Ryan is, okay? Look at that worry, okay? Mortifyingly high percentage of the cables appear not to work. That's a lot of worry, okay? So we're gonna find out together. It's pretty. This would be a good color to do a key set with. Dixie, yours worked. I have faith. Talisman, you said you blew the magnetic screws question. Say yes. Here's the thing. Ryan has such like a high attention to detail. What would he define as mortifyingly high? I feel like if it's more than like 3%, he'd be like, oh, that's way too high. This is gonna be a noticeable amount of people who will say things that's too high, right? Like I don't know. I don't know. Well, everyone, we have the first test now. Test 1. Do we get USB plug-in sounds? That unplugged sound was something else. Do we get USB plug-in sound? No, we do not get USB plug-in sound. Let me try a different port. Oh, wait. We did for a second. Hold on, hold on. There's USB plug-in sound. Okay. You guys hear that? Okay, okay, let me... I think I have a screen for this. You guys have to live without seeing my face for a little bit. Okay, ready? Ready? Oh, we're in business, baby. We in business. Can we get a sound test? It's gonna sound bad. Okay, I didn't re-loop it. But yes, you may get a sound test. What about scroll lock? So on a Realforce 87U, your scroll lock is actually a number lock. I will demonstrate that by plugging my keyboard back in. So if I clear it, and I hit the scroll lock key, where the scroll lock key is, you'll see number lock actuates. And the reason is because you actually have a number pad built in as JKLUIO789. And of course, below that we have M. M greater than. You got this still. Yeah, so you actually do have a fully functional number pad as scroll lock instead. Working cable, baby. So let's do a sound test, and then possibly what we could do is put sorbothane inside. Because, yeah. So it's unlubed. The stabilizers haven't been lubed in 3 years. So, sorry, the stabilizers are going to sound bad. One Huey Shaka distance away. This is a ASMR channel now. Just kidding. Time for bad keyboard sounds. Oh wait, I should probably turn the sound off. And I turned my fan off. I'm not sponsored by Rode, but I'd like to be. That's why I'm showing the Rode logo so prominently on my boom mic, or my shotgun mic. In both cameras. Rode, please sponsor me. Rode, please. What do you guys think about the win keyless look of this board with these blockers here? I still get this Windows key and I lose the menu key. I'm okay with that completely, right? Because I still have this Windows key, which gives this a very different kind of aesthetic. What are you talking about? Sounds great. I don't like how the stabilizers sound. The rest of the board sounds interesting. I can make it sound better with some sorbothane. Should I add sorbothane? What do you guys think? Some of that good old sorbo goodness. Oof. Tail type says yes. You like it better? Okay, so quick sound one more time. So keep that in mind. Perfect. I'll just use a whole sheet like this. I don't even need to cut the sheet. What a time to be alive. Sorbethane made a huge difference in your Singa. Sorbethane will also make a huge difference in your life. Honestly, I don't even need to use this full sheet. I could cut it up into strips and use like half the strips, and I'd probably still get a great effect out of it. I'm debating when I should do another group buy, or if I should do another group buy, or if I just hand off my rights to a event. I don't know. What does it do? You'll see foil very, very soon what it does. Just remember how it sounded when I typed on it, okay? Just remember that, and then compare it to how it will sound very shortly. Come on. Dude, oh, I got one more. I'm dumb. See, I'm not gonna lie. I actually do have enough sorbethane where I don't need to cut it into strips. Okay, so do one of these. Oh yeah, let's forget these come in this weird half sheet open like this. Okay. Real sticky, be careful. We're just gonna slap it onto the PCB. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I know there's quite a few people in my group buy who got like 5 sheets. I think that was a pretty common. That was actually a more common number than I expected. So if I do another Sorbethane group buy, logistically, it's just in a weird category of weight where I only make money if I ship 1 or if I ship 3 or more. This is not. You should, Olivia. so that's the only issue with Sorbethane. So in my next group, like I literally like counting my own labor. Essentially, didn't make money if people only ordered 2 sheets. I really don't blame people though for only getting like 1 or 2 for subs material that they never tried before. I think most everyone who got a sheet of Sorbethane really loved it. Okay, so let's do a new sound. Ready? Ready? added this like thick thud to it. How much were sheets? So the sheet of that size I just put in was $16, and the sheet that was double the size I think was like 20 or 21 or $22. Oh, what up, Chewy? It also makes your board noticeably heavier too. Like, it really does. They can ask any of the guys in chat who got Sorbethane. Like, they could probably tell a difference before and after they put the Sorbethane in their boards. What thickness of sheets are good? Depending on how much space you have between the bottom of your case and your PCB. But I think for most people, a safe bet to do would be 0.1 inches. And if you have more space than that, what I've done in the past is I've made these ripples like this. If you have more than 0.1 inches, you can make these ripples. And it does compress a little bit, so if your area is, of course, going to be like smaller, you can compress Sorbethane a good amount. It actually gets its peak dampening performance at around 40% compression, if I remember correctly. But if you have a lot of space, and then you can actually like make ripples like this through the sheets that you go on. So yeah, what do you guys think? For my Norba touch, I put Sorbo and I did the fold method, and I think it worked beautifully. Yeah, don't be like Nebula. Like I said earlier, using Sorbethane in strips is actually the best bet as opposed to using a sheet like I did. I'm just this was just me being a Sorbethane flex god, not really a flex god, but I'm just flexing Sorbethane. But really, I could have done probably 3 or 4 thin strips that go across, and it would have probably had a almost similar, like at least 90% of the effect while using only half the Sorbethane. Singa. Maybe I should stream that. I need to rebuild my Singa. Maybe I'll do it not next Monday. Or not this coming Monday, but Monday after that. Because this coming Monday, if you guys don't know, I have an awesome stream coming up. Let's go back to vlog version 2. Hold on, guys. Let's bring back the ambiance I had at the beginning. Hold on. This is going to be really cool for anyone who missed it. Where's my lights? Where my light at? I really don't know where my light is. Found it. Stay a while and listen. Okay, so thanks everyone for joining the stream for today. Upcoming this, yeah, thank you for understanding the reference. So thanks everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. This is a really fun kind of mod thing to do. Big shout out to Ryan Norbauer for this amazing case for an amazing keyboard itself. So on Monday, I have a pretty fun stream coming up. On Monday, I'm going to be sitting down with 3 guests. Krelbit of SwitchMod.net, Heinebush of Heinebush Keyboards, and Dixie Mech, a.k.a. Garrett of Dixie Mech, which is also my new sponsor. If you guys haven't heard the news yet, I'll have an announcement on my channel on Discord in a little bit, as well as probably an update video of all the stuff in the near future. So we'll be sitting down and we'll be having a nice little Huey plus vendors roundtable discussion about the state of the industry. So it's going to be a nice little state of the industry address that we're just going to be talking about pretty casually about how we feel about how things are going from my perspective, but mostly me facilitating a conversation between these 3 vendors, which I think will be really, really fun to watch if you're into that kind of thing. If you're just interested about the goings of our community from the perspective of the people who run group buys, the people who run and sell products in our community. So that's going to be really good. And of course, next week, next Wednesday, the 22nd, is going to be season 2 of the Cool Board. So yay, that's going to be fun. Episodes are going to be like between 30 and 35 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes long. That's going to be the live length. And then I'm thinking, based on the feedback I received for season 1, the VODs won't be going up right away or the day right away. Most likely the VODs will be like half a week late. 'Cause I think I'm going to be editing every VOD to be under 10 minutes. So anyone who wants to watch the VOD will be watching a pretty different experience from the live show. But I think it'll still work out better for those individuals who missed out. Isn't this nice little ambiance? Huey Ghost Stories. Spooky story time with Huey. That'd be pretty cool. The flickering effect of the light is pretty nice, right? Like it like grows and it's like a real fire, but it's not, obviously. It's an LED. So any last... Ooh, thank you so much for the 200 bits, Jeff. Thank you. Any last questions, comments, concerns? Hope you guys enjoyed the E7 review. I know it was definitely very scuff. Still working on improving a lot of things. That was probably like one of the first projects I shot with my new camera. I just hadn't had time to edit it, and after editing, I'm like, wow, this is really scuff. But I have a schedule I need to keep. So I'm still working on making some better videos. I do have content coming up. I know I just did some Topper stuff here, but I have some more Topper content coming up because you guys might have known Niz, which makes the Plum keyboards, which is referred to, as a Topper clone. They have a new V2 version of their MX sliders. So a lot of people ask, how do these stack up versus, the Novatouch sliders, kind of like the ones I have in this keyboard. So I'm going to be doing a little heads up, a little scootsy scoo between the two. So that's going to be really interesting, so keep your eyes out for that. From Foil, what's a good 60% case? You're thinking about making your own out of wood, but that's seeming less and less of a good idea. Yeah, it definitely gets less and less of a good idea, mostly because it's like more than just hollowing a space, depending on how you want the board. If you want like a tray mount, you need to like drill for standoff. It's unnecessary work. But a good 60% case really depends on your budget. A lot of people do like the products on KBD fans, despite their recent snafu / drama. A lot of people still will stand by their Tofu keyboards, their Tina. If you're on a really cheap budget, the 5-degree case, I would highly recommend against that. The Polaris is coming out soon on KBD fans, which I know a lot of people have been looking forward to. So those are all some pretty good choices if you want from KBD fans. So some more Western. Mechanisk is working on the what's it called? That 60% tray. Not the Fiel. The other one. Olivia, please. That's toxic, Olivia. Olivia, that's toxic. Clipe, thank you, Jeff. The Clipe. Yes, the Clipe indeed. Thank you. Yeah. So I definitely have some good content coming up for people interested in seeing a lot of cool things. And in addition to that video on the Tober sliders, I guess I should actually stick to my word and make that part 3 of the Unigo 66 review. I honestly feel like I've pretty much covered everything I needed to cover, but I think I'll just reiterate some of those points again as a last little wrap up of how I feel about the Unigo 66, which I can maybe we'll do a live review for part 3. Maybe we'll do that. A live part 3 review for the Unigo 66. Because I already have like most of the bullet points I want to say about it. We'll see. We'll see. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. Nice little short little ditty. Looking most forward to the Tober sliders. Thank you, Nebulance. So am I. I'm looking forward to that as well. And I have a few other builds and reviews coming up, like Jane V2, of course, and a few other goodies. Good luck on your test tomorrow, Foil. I have a Discord link down below, as well as YouTube channel. I post videos regularly. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, so hope you can keep up with all this awesome content, and hope to see you around. Hope you can make the streams. Thank you so much for joining today, and to everyone else, of course, thank you so much for joining my streams. See you guys on Monday when I'll be sitting down. Also, special thanks to Dixie Mech, the new Man of Interest sponsor. So you guys will be seeing some Dixie Mech ads coming up on some of my videos alongside the ads of the other cool kids like Kono and Novel Keys and Zeal. So keep your eye out on that. Do I have all the same sponsors as Nathan except for Right on the Bay? I think so. Am I a cool kid now? Well, once again, guys, check out the affiliate link I have. I'll need to put a link to all my sponsors down below on Twitch. I realize I haven't done that yet. I'll have one on my Discord channel very shortly. Everyone has the same sponsors. Yeah. So if you guys are looking to get some stickers, I was looking to get some awesome group buy keycap sets and other amazing products over at Dixie Mech, like clothes. Go check out the awesome affiliate link that I will post one last time before I end the stream, because I've heard it's a good thing to constantly plug links a million times. Also, check out that splash screen. The splash screen's like the coolest thing. Well, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out on stream today. It's been a wicked Wednesday, and I hope the rest of your Wednesday stays awesome. I do believe that Mechs on Deck is possibly streaming right now or about to stream, so check out Mechs on Deck if you get a chance. They're going to be streaming. They're streaming right now? Yes, they're streaming. No, maybe they're over. I'm not sure. Is Mechs on Deck still live? Anyone check that? I'll check that. No, they're not streaming. Okay, never mind. My stream encapsulated theirs by starting before and ending after. My bad. Well, check out other streamers. Top Clock, Nathan Kim, a.k.a. Teha, Types. Also check out amazing content creators all over our community. I'll see everyone in the next video. Peace.